Hello guys, thanks for tuning in to West Coast Living. Today we brought you to Poppit Sands. It's on at the end of Pembrokeshire, the northernmost Pembrokeshire, at the start or the end of the Pembrokeshire coastal path, depending on which way you want to look at it. It's on the border of Ceredigion and it's near the town of Cardigan. So sorry if I've got any of those pronunciations wrong, I'm not Welsh obviously. So today what we're going to do is we're going to show you this lovely, vast, huge expanse of sand, what there is to do today. What there is to do and what you can enjoy if you come here. So let's get to it. Okay guys, we're walking down the river estuary part of Poppit Sands. Poppit Sands is onto a river. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of that river because my Welsh pronunciations are not very good. But we're here at low tide today and this will give you a very good indication of what you can expect, how big the beach is and what there is to do here. We started at the easternmost part of the beach because there is no dog restrictions whatsoever. The bit that is dog restricted is actually a very small section of the beach. It's literally where you come on from the car park, the most southern western point. We're here obviously because we've got the dogs, and I've never seen as many other dogs on a beach at one point in time in my life. It is packed with dogs and dogs owners, so you'll probably pick that up a bit as we show you more of the beach and the footage. Okay, Poppit Sands is a very, very big expanse of sand at low tide. So from over here all the way across. So we're at peak low tide now, so the sea is actually just starting to come back in. At high tide, at the back, at the entrance to the beach, where the sand dunes are, there is usually a strip of sand. The only time you won't see that is in stormy weather or unusually high tides. In regards to things to do around here, you've got the facilities at the beach, toilets, got lifeguards are in season, you've got a cafe, nearby you've got some pubs and some little villages. You're really not far from Cardigan, which is a decent sized town with good facilities. Otherwise, Poppit Sands and the surrounding bay is known for its bottlenose dolphins, and the sightings, they're a regular occurrence here. So there's boat trips, plenty of activities and sports that involve wind, so wind sailing, wind surfing, whichever things other people can do with that. There's fishing here. Today here there's not too much in terms down this side of the beach in terms of like families bathing. It's mostly walkers and dog walkers. Down where the entrance is, that's where the young families are with the kiddies, which is understandable because that's where your toilets are, your facilities, and you know you're right near to the things like if your kiddie has to get, you have to get to the car because the car park is right next to the beach. Getting onto the beach is really easy. Park up, short walk, 20 meters, and you're straight onto the beach, which is soft sand. I believe that they rent beach wheelchairs for people with who need to be in a wheelchair, who've got mobility issues, from the lifeguard access. I don't know, it's not something I've ever done, but I believe that they do. But we're actually where we are now. This sand is very, very firm. It's very, very flat. It's very, very easy to walk on. Around, otherwise, there is something I haven't done, but over here, over on the hills, there is actually a farm park. It's a family-run farm that allows you to go in pet animals, and it's got views over the bay. So if you can catch the dolphins from that, you know, if you're lucky, you can see. So it's a very well-rounded beach in a good location, and obviously, as I've said before, you've got the coastal path. So if you're into your walking, you can experience all this and then straight up onto that coastal path. Poppit Sands is so flat, as you get towards the sea and you start to wade out, it's incredibly shallow and the waters are nice and warm, and as you can see, they're relatively calm. They can be stronger here, the waves, depending on the weather, but it's, you know, it's a good beach. It's like your kids or adults can go out, you know, they can wade out quite far and not be in too deep of water. So I like beaches like that. That's my preference. So maybe if you want to swim, snorkel and dive, maybe you prefer it to be a bit deeper, closer in, so you don't have to go out as far. But for me, they're a really good beach. Really good beach. You can really enjoy it. Paulina, what do you think about Poppit Sands?
I quite like the beach. It's big. It's loads of space for our dogs. Obviously, it's very popular for the dog owner with the doggies here, but it's still loads of space for our three.
Yeah.
So yeah, the beach is lovely. The access on the beach is great. The car park, great space, good size car park, and obviously it's not far from the beach, which obviously is a plus, big one. And
yeah, nice in general. It's a pretty place, isn't it?
Pretty place, yeah.
Right guys, I hope you've enjoyed what we showed you at Poppit Sands today. So please do not forget to like, subscribe to the channel. If you're on YouTube, ring the bell, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.